Welcome to another ABS online video. Let's go and find out what we're going to learn today. Hello again everyone. We are back for week 16. It's time to slow down a little. Now, not as slow as a snail, that would be just too slow. So, we are going to go a little bit quicker than a snail. But last week was a bit too crazy. It really was. Why? Why was it crazy? Do you remember? It's only a week ago. Well, it was a review week and we looked at so much stuff. We really did. We got a lot done. We looked at food and materials, and we used so many words. Now, do you remember the foods? We certainly had chocolate and we had fish fingers. What about the materials? Well, we've got stainless steel there, and another one was ceramic. They were all great, and we looked at many long processes. Well, very different this week. Certainly no long processes. The things we're looking at today, well, they happen quite quickly. So, slowing down. Really? Well, a little bit. This week is also a bit crazy. And I'm going to be honest, I really don't like this topic. For the next few weeks, we are looking at extreme weather. Good words. Let's say them again. Extreme weather. One more. Extreme weather. Extreme. Good word, but what does it mean? Extreme means something way beyond normal. So, we're talking about extreme weather. So, we all know ordinary weather, like rain and wind and sunny, but we nearly always have just nice, okay days. Extreme weather is when you take the cold and make it very, 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 very cold. You can have extreme other things. You can have an extreme car, where it's a really super fast, really expensive car. So it just means something that is way beyond normal. This week we are looking at cold weather. Some places are cold and some even get snow. Now, have you ever seen snow? Well, I grew up in a place that used to get snow every year. But what about where you live? Do you get snow every year? Do you ever get snow? Snow. That is not extreme. A little bit of snow. That's quite nice. It certainly looks quite beautiful. But that is not extreme. Look at the picture. Look at this snowdrift. Good word. Snowdrift. Okay, so we all know what snow is. What does it mean, snow drift? This happens when wind blows snow up against something. So if we look at our picture, we had a lot of snow, and then the wind gently blew that snow up against the wall of the house. Now, can you imagine if the door to the house was under the snow? You've got a big problem now. You can't get out. How long will the snow stay there? Have you got enough food? Snowdrift. That can be bad. It's extreme. The snow covers the house like a thick, warm blanket. Like a what? Really? I've got a nice blanket on my bed. Well, that is a simile. Simile. They help us to describe things in a fun way. So, the house was covered in a lot of snow. Well, we can say that. But if we describe the snow like a thick, warm blanket, that's more fun, isn't it? Look out for more of them. They are similes. They're great. So, snowdrift was our first extreme cold weather. But actually, that's not really so bad. The next one is not so bad. Let's look at an ice storm. Wow, even the word, even the name of it sounds bad. An ice storm. Well, storms are quite bad. I'm sure you've all been outside in a storm, or maybe even been driving in a car in a storm. But can you imagine if it was an ice storm? It sounds bad. Wow. Wow, well, let's not read anything. Let's just look at that picture. Well, I have never seen anything like that. That is an ice storm. How would you feel if you were inside that house? Wow. The snowdrift was bad, But that's terrible. Right, okay. What is an ice storm? This happens when there has been some rain, but then the temperature drops very quickly. Now, it usually happens overnight. So you go to bed, it's a little bit cold, there's been some rain, maybe there's been some snow, but it's not too bad. And then, during the night, the temperature falls a long way very quickly. All the rain, all the snow very quickly turns to ice. Now, if you've had a lot of rain or snow, can you imagine how thick that ice will be? There's no way you can get in that house. There's no way you can get out of that house. Oh dear. This certainly is extreme. Now, it's extreme because it's really, really bad. But also, it doesn't happen very often. We're quite lucky to get a picture of it. They only happen maybe once a year in one place in the world. So, you're going to have to be very, very unlucky to be caught in an ice storm. That's good. It's frozen. Yes, it's Frozen. But it's not a fun movie with Elsa and a strange talking snowman. No, this is bad. There's the picture again. Now, let's think. If everything looks like that, you can't use cars. You can't get in or out of your home. All the locks will be frozen. All the windows will be frozen. Oh, so bad. The ice can be as thick as a tree trunk. Wow! Another simile. The ice can be as thick as a tree trunk. So, in a simile, we've got the word as 2 times. As thick as a tree trunk. Yeah, we often use them to make things sound much better or worse than they really are. So, in an ice storm, maybe the ice would be 1 or 2 centimetres thick. Now that is very, very thick. It really is. When you're talking about ice, that's very thick. But the ice isn't really as thick as a tree trunk. But it gives you a picture in your mind. A tree trunk is, wow, super thick. Super thick. Some of them, they might even be 1 metre thick. So the ice on the car or the house is not 1 metre thick. But we are talking about extremes this week. So, this simile really puts a picture into your head. and it makes you go, wow. Right, let's add wind. So we've got snow. Now we're going to have snow and wind. Heavy snow and strong wind together make it a very bad day. Look at our poor friend there. He's really hanging on. So we've got two good adjectives there. Heavy, strong. So these are adjectives that help us describe weather that's not really extreme, but bad. So, heavy snow and strong wind. Not nice. Really not nice. We call this a blizzard. A blizzard. Great word. Let's say it again. Blizzard. The snow can hit your face like a whip. Now there's a whip. That doesn't look like much fun. We've got another simile here, but this time we've said like. We haven't used as and as. So this is a simile again, but we just write it a little bit differently. So the snow can hit your face like a whip. That sounds bad. That sounds very bad. Like a whip. Oh! If snow is blown into your face quickly, it can really hurt. It can make your nose and your lips and your cheeks really cold. And snow hitting your face, bad, bad, just bad. Can you imagine being hit in the face with a whip? Just imagine that. That's not fun. But I have been in a blizzard. And it's not fun. You can't see. You can't see, and it's hurting your face. Oh, I'm not enjoying this week. Lots of people I know, my friends and family, they would really love to see snow. Oh, I think after watching this video, they might change their minds. Ice from the sky. That's another one that just sounds bad. We had ice storm, and that sounded bad. But now, ice from the sky? Oh dear. Now snow can gently fall out of the sky and land nicely on the end of your nose. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow. But ice from the sky? Oh, that's bad. Balls of ice can fall from the sky. Look at that. Now that is not snow. That is small balls of ice. It's called hail. That's an easy word. Let's say it. Hail. Hail. Okay. It's called hail, and it can happen even when it's not very cold. My word, well, how does that happen? Well, it happens because the water in the air makes clouds. And sometimes, if these clouds go very, very, very high up into the sky, of course, all the way up there, it's super cold. So, if the water in the clouds rises up high enough, it doesn't turn into snow, it turns into ice. And that ice we call hail. Bad. Extreme. Oh yes. Good question. What if it hits you? Oh, right. Now, maybe you can try this at home. Be very careful, but get a small cube of ice from your refrigerator, throw it up in the air and let it hit you on the head. Ow! Ow! Now that ice has only fallen maybe a metre. That's going to hurt. You be careful. Oh! Now, imagine the hail. That's falling from maybe a kilometre up in the air. Oh! Hail can be as big as a tennis ball and can hit you like a brick. Well, that's great. We've got two similes there, and they're using the different ways of making them. As big as, like a. Well, yes, this is for sure. It can hurt you. Smash your car and break through your roof. Wow. Now look at that car. So it's not going to be fun being outside in a hailstorm. And it can even break through the roof of your home. So it's not going to be fun being inside either. Ooh. An honest simile. Okay. Now before, our similes, that they weren't really honest, were they? In an ice storm, the ice can be as thick as a tree trunk. But this time, hail actually can be as big as a tennis ball. Oof, that's not good. And if it hits you on the head, it really would feel like a brick. It can really hurt you. Every year, people are killed by hail. Every year, thousands of cars are damaged by hail. Thousands of homes are damaged by hail. So, this time, we had a simile that was actually quite close to being true. One more. Extreme weather. Here it is. Straight in with a simile. This one is as visible as a ghost. Well, can you see a ghost? Not really. It's there and very dangerous. But sometimes you just can't see it. Oh, right, okay. Well, we could see hail, we could see a snowdrift, we could see an ice storm. What is it? It's called black ice. Now here, we've got ice, we can see it on the road very clearly. But black ice is not like that. It happens when there is a little water on the road and it freezes. So a little bit like an ice storm, but it only happens when there's a little water on the road. So it doesn't damage things like homes, but it's dangerous. Is it dangerous? Well, yeah. It's very dangerous. It really is. Look at all those cars. They haven't parked like that. They've slipped and slid all over the road. It is thin ice, so you can see the road. Many people do not slow down because they don't know the ice is there. Now, again, in this picture, we can see that there's a lot of snow, but driving through snow is okay. Under the snow, there's some black ice. You can't see it. That's the problem. Okay, now let's look at our cold weather. You decide what cold weather is the worst. Well, we had a snowdrift. You can get trapped in your house. How long will it be before the snow melts? Who knows? Ice storm. Well, this time your house can be covered with ice, not just snow. Blizzard. That snow can hit your face like a whip. Heavy snow and strong wind mixed together. Hail. This is ice falling from the sky. And the last one, black ice. Now look at that. Now that road is covered with ice. But it just looks like an ordinary road. But it's now a very dangerous road. So, which one? Which one is the worst? Well, they're all bad. I might go for hail. But what do you think? I don't like the cold. I do not. Oh, bad news. What is it? What's the bad news? It's only a little warmer next week. But don't worry, the similes will be fun. So more similes. That's great. So it's a little warmer next week, but not much. Okay guys, you try and think of similes yourself. Any simile, just make them up. What about the girl? She is as happy as... What about the boy? He is as sad as... You can just make them up. Well, that was great, guys. See you soon. Bye. Thank you for watching our video today. Please don't forget, subscribe, and that will help us to make lots more videos for you. Thank you. Bye.